morning. It's day 15, I think.
Yep.
And all-time record today, 7:03 we got out of camp. I think it had to do because there's so many roots and rocks in the ground. It took multiple, what do you call those? Attempts at digging the hole.
There's a nice table.
The cat hole. There's a nice, yeah. This is horrible. And everything was totally wet, so that was just a disaster. Super frustrating when you know you're just waiting to get ready to go. So, but it is what it is.
There's a tent over there.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. So about probably 4 this morning, some lights shined in the tent from the trail because we're pretty close to the trail, but we're up in the trees, kind of stealthy. And I'm like, Gabrielle. I'm like, no, that can't be Gabrielle outside because it was white and she always has the red light.
No, that's probably from Oregon.
Yeah, oh, it could be the. Oh yeah, a guy from Oregon. So, yeah, we met a guy from Oregon. Again, last night we were having dinner. That might be his tent. Yeah, he has a very good spot. Anyways, so last night, we had the privilege, and it was awesome, of having a massive thunderstorm all around us. Yeah, echoing all over. Cracks, thunders, echoes, it was spectacular. And we felt safe because we were in this super stealthy spot. So it was amazing. I even fell asleep like in the middle of one because what happened, we had the rain, we had our dinner, and we got everything all set and ready to go, got in our tents, and all of a sudden we heard this thunder. We're like, what? Because it was like all clear kind of around, Although it did start to cloud up a little bit when we finished dinner, but we're like, no, it's not going to thunder. Well, it was gnarly, and it was raining and stuff, the whole bit. I didn't see any hail. I kept checking for hail because I don't want to see hail on our tents. So that was really cool. I fell asleep. I didn't even stretch. I must have been so tired. Took a couple ibuprofen just after dinner. Everything was perfect. And yeah, even though both the pads that we were sleeping, not our pads, the ground was really sloped one way or the other. I think we both slept really good last night. So that was an added plus. So today we have just under 4 miles to get to the top of the pass. I don't know, it's below 2,000 foot climb and should be incredible views. There are a bunch of wispy clouds out today, which is fine. It was kind of like that yesterday, but there's more today. So that's it's supposed to cloud up anyways later on today. So once we get over the pass, how many miles do you have after the pass? It's not that many. 7?
7 for what?
Before we get to our camp after the pass.
No, we have like almost 16 miles today.
What?
Yeah, because we didn't camp at Lake Ann.
Oh, crap. Okay, so once we get over, then we have, like 12 miles. So we do have actually a real hike today.
Yeah.
All right. So
once we get over the pass,
yeah.
Depending on which route we take,
Yeah.
we'll go back into the trees, and then we aren't really exposed the rest of the day.
Okay. So that's good. That's good. Bad. Well, I don't know, like what we're hiking in now in the valley, we're not really exposed, but it's still in the open.
Yeah.
I mean, the view, we're looking at here is just incredible right now. So, and it's going to get better. All right, that's it for the beginning of day 15. Adventure continues. It's not that water source is not on the map. Yeah. Water sources are not marked well. It's not so great.
Right now.
Yeah, it's weird. It's usually so fantastic. So
I don't need water.
I need water. I might get a little bit. Anyways, I gotta adjust my pack. I have something giant just sticking in my back. All right, well, I repacked my pack and it's still not right. Full rookie mistakes in packing here. So Gabrielle's probably way in front of me, but this is what I'm seeing right now. So I can't be too upset, you know? Yeah, it's just gonna get better. A little bit of water. So I caught up to Gabrielle, more like she waited for me at the end of the meadow.
I don't want to hike that far.
Well, I know, we don't like this you just don't want to get too far away from each other, because if things get confusing, then you're just walking back and forth. It's just not good. So we don't do that. So I had everything but my sleep mask out of my pack, put it back together. I'm still not right. Oh, I don't know, but gosh, the view here is this is gonna get better and better. So those are the collegiate peaks, I imagine. And it is a brisk morning. Everything is super wet. I guess that makes sense since it rains so much. It's just not the morning dew. So I had everything out, working on my pack. My back turned to the back of the trail and I heard this sound. I'm like, what is that? I looked around, there's this dog. I'm like, what? And there's this gal. And she was not very chatty. I think she was really uncomfortable with me being there. I'm like, okay, whatever, I got stuff to do. So I meet all kinds of people. Woo! Nice view, G. Morning hike. I know. Must be up to our left. Must shoot off up somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. Because it's not one of the big high things.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, this is the view down the valley. We were camping. So Apostle Basin. That must be these peaks over here, something like that. A whole nother area over there. And you can barely see it says Lake Ann, which is where we're going. And it does say CDT. It says stock. They want the stock to cross the stream in a different place than we do, so it's probably a bridge here. And they just don't build it strong enough for horses and all the stuff they usually carry. Well, maybe not. Oh no, there is a bridge here. There we go. Woo! Yeah, well, appreciate that. Well, it's about 8:15, so really we've been probably hiking just over an hour, actual hiking. So we're definitely climbing. It's going up and down. Sometimes it's pretty steep, and then it's kind of flat. Actually, we're not really going down any. So had a couple of views. Mostly we've been in the trees though right now, which in some ways is really good because sun's out in full force right now, and we're really protected in the trees right now, so that's good. At some point we'll break out here. Then it's gonna be time to put the sun stuff on. Pack feels heavy again today. Making our way. Well, it feels like we're hiking up to Lake Ann right now because we're going uphill. There's a really good outlet and a good stream kind of just to my left right here when we turn right. So it kind of makes sense. So instead of going to the left into the mountains, looks like we're going to go up and into the right. Which is kind of interesting. Not what I thought. Way up there. This is a bridge. Right there. All right. right, we are just about ready to get up out of the trees here, up over some kind of ridge. There's Gabrielle right at the tip of the top. Yeah, so that's what we came up and what we hiked into last night. And that outlet I thought was coming from Man Lake is coming from up here. And there's at least one lake up there on the map. It's probably just really awesome hiking up there. But we're not going there.
It's like hiking for days out here. Yeah. Like so many just like
we're going like
trails.
You're on film. Lake Ann's like right there behind her.
Yeah. It's just a quarter mile.
Yeah. Woo! Lake Ann. Sure we'll get some more pictures of this. We get even higher. Woo! And I'm pretty sure that's the pass. If you look close, there's switchbacks up there. Woo! Well, I guess it's good to know you're on the right trail before you go over a pass. Woo! That's gonna be, this is gonna be a good one. So Gabrielle said the pass is at 12,600 and we're at 12,000, so that pass looks so close, but like straight up. It's weird. So 600 feet up and not very far in mileage, and we'll be up and over it. Whew. Man, it's gonna be pretty nice up there though. Well, this is reminiscent of some Sierra passes. In the rocks. Forrester had a lot of this. Yeah, right through the rocks, baby. Woo! We're making it. Still have a ways to go though, but we're moving. And I never use trekking poles on this stuff. I need both my hands for balance. Whew. Man, Lake Ann is just way down there. Going strong, getting closer. Man, that's gonna be that last part's gonna be gnarly. We don't have to cross any snowfields this year. Snowfields in the trail. Wow. Woo. You can see the switchbacks below us. All right. It's getting really close. Oh, look at that. We're going to switch back above the snow. Woo! There it is. All set, G?
Keep going.
G's leading the way.
There's like low clouds.
Yeah, that's kind of wild looking. So I'm higher than the pass right now.
One of those.
Yeah. Woo!
The clouds, wow.
Look at that. Woo! Yeah, this is legit pass. Wow.
I'd say The Hope Pass has more like mountains right in front of you on both sides.
But this is like, yeah, this is like a, this reminds me of a,
Eventually, yeah, it's steeper going this way too, I think.
It's steeper going north.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I mean,
Woo! We're stoked, man. Little daisies.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is only
Sto-
200 feet from the
Yeah, it was only like 1,900 feet, but especially since it's like just rock for a lot of it, you can't use your poles.
I like, this is my favorite kind of pass.
Can you get out of my picture, please? How far away is Hope Pass from here? Like,
Chilling.
is it like 13 miles or something like that?
He's so good. Hope I never get like sick of these. Luckily they have about 5 different types of them. They are so filling though.
Hope Pass is 11.8 miles away.
This is just kind of what we do at the pass. We just hang out and chat, talk about nothing. You know, but how far is something, or how much further we have to go, or how high. Oh yeah, we're at 12.6. That's the highest we've been, right? Other than
On
Mount
the trail, yes.
Elbert.
We'll get above 13,000.
Wow.
Trail. I think that's in the San Juans or something.
San Juan, that's gonna be great. Well, the pack felt pretty heavy until we kind of started to get up and out of the trees. And then when I saw where we were actually going, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. So I didn't have any electrolytes with caffeine, so I just took a Starbucks V and just dumped it in like a quarter liter, shook the crud out of it, and started drinking that. All of a sudden, man, I got like a lot of energy. I don't know if it's the caffeine or if it's, or I don't know if it's the, I can see the pass. The pass, it's helpful for me to see because I feel like I can budget, I can manage how hard to push the speed. All right, because I know like, okay, the end is there so that I can relax. But if I don't know that, it's like, well, I don't want to exert too much energy or I'm going to get just stuck kind of thing.
I just use the map.
Oh, so I don't use a map. I just use my, you know, everything else but the map. Yeah. So then I got great energy, and I just love this kind of pass where you got the rocks with no poles. It's pretty good.
Like that.
I like that. A lot of people don't, but I do. All right, super fun pass for Craig. That is the ultimate of passes. The whole structure of it. The trail was actually really good too. All right, so rest of the day we're gonna take the new trail, which is the high trail, because it is not going to be raining on us at least for the next few hours. So we're stoked about that. Really interesting features coming up here. So yeah, this is our, got some cool stuff in front. Oh, there's a big canyon in front of us. Whoa. We're going to see more of that in a minute. That's why we're going to switch back here. But look at below us. It looks like tailings of a mine. There's even little, I don't know what that is. So, great, wow. Yeah, so this is
Just slide after slide.
slide after slide. So maybe those aren't like tailings. Oh, that's just, yeah, that's just the result of just erosion and the stuff just collecting down there.
Well, because
built
you
up.
probably get a nice snow something, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just piles up and then just.
It reminds me of like Three Finger Jack when you're on that one side.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised there's not more like avalanche debris down there.
Yeah. Oh, remember that jet that flew over our heads a few days ago?
Yeah.
I was thinking, you know, there's the Air Force Academy is in Colorado Springs. Maybe we're kind of level, or maybe we're down
The weirdest
that area.
thing though is that there's only one. I've never only seen one.
Well, so maybe they're doing some special thing and we were in his path turnaround. But that was very odd though. Okay. We were pretty surprised by the fog we were seeing down here. But it was kind of like above tree level fog. But it's subsiding though.
Or it's kind of all being pushed pretty thick.
Yeah, way down there something. So, but that's good though. I was thinking, you know, that's just an increasing part of a storm, but that's going away. So that's actually really good. Love good switchbacks. Little chipmunk just chilling, munching.
Yeah. He seems like he feels pretty safe.
He feels pretty safe. Look, he's just munching. We're almost down to the bottom here where we think the trail split is. I'm gonna look back up here in a second. There he is, and he's still there. So we came from like, woo, from way up there in a matter of, I don't know, 15 minutes max. It's pretty amazing. All right, his little buddy's still there.
Yes, he is.
There he is. Okay, so let's see if he hangs with us here. Oh, look at that guy. Oh, there he goes.
Takes his food and runs.
Takes food and run. All right. A lot more around the corner here. So, Prospector Gulch and Taylor Park.
We're going this way.
So it doesn't actually say which way, does it?
It's just that
Right
this
here.
arrow means that too.
Oh boy. Okay. I guess that makes sense. All right. So that's the old, and that's kind of what we're seeing. It's going to go below us here then. Okay. So we're taking the new one because it's what's shorter, but really because it's higher elevation and it kind of wraps along the sides of the mountains here. So it should be super, just even more epic views. Wow, look at the fog is all along the edges of different valleys. See in the distance there.
So this is a
Oh, we're wrapping around, and you can see our trail on the hill right in front of us. So this is kind of the way it's going to be all day. Whew. A little bouncy, yeah.
all day.
It's not all day.
No.
Most of the day.
Only for like probably 5 miles.
5 miles. That's most of the day. Enjoying the walk. See, there's a big lake down there, a reservoir. Some big mountains back there.
There's like buildings to the left
To the left?
of the lake.
Oh, of the lake.
Or like the green things are over there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know
Wonder what town that is.
It'll be a town.
Maybe it's a no-name town. Now we really get to see. This is the backside of the mountains that we were looking up. So we were on the other side of those, of the valley we came up. Woo! Wow.
Oop, there's our trail probably.
Yeah, straight across right there. Woo! That's pretty cool. Wow. Well, we just been kind of chilling on the trail, getting water when we need it, looking at the views. Pretty good. It's been really nice. This trail is awesome. It's like a new trail they built, and it's really nice. It's just so comfortable to hike on. Another area. Check out the rocks. Oh, sorry, G. You need a break anyways, right? Luckily we're not walking through that. We're gonna keep going this way. Woo! If you look close, you can see our trail right across. And there's some just amazing mountains way out there. I don't know what those are. Woo! Got a big valley. Some mountains. And then some epic mountains, which I suspect we're going to be going somewhere there. We just did an uphill section of this. It looks like we have a little more that was very tiring. Whew. Just made another turn. Now we get to be up kind of on the ridgeline here for a while, which is kind of nice. So we're thinking somewhere, I can't see with the camera right now, somewhere around there's Cottonwood Pass. Oh, there's a vehicle coming down right there. And so we're gonna be around there tomorrow, right? Yeah, look at that. Woo! You just don't get to hike on stuff like this very often. Although maybe by the end of this trip, we'll see so much of this, we'll be ready for something else. I don't know. Gabrielle just reminded me that we're still at 12,000 feet right now. Maybe we're gonna go down there. I don't know where we're gonna go down there. Nice little plateau right here. How's it going?
We're not going very fast.
We need to go faster, G.
Because
Too much awesomeness. Looks like we're going to stay high here, and then there's another canyon just our right. Oh yeah, geez, keep crushing it. Hike up to a little valley. There's a little stream down there. We could get water from if we wanted to. We're hiking in this other valley. Here we go. It was kind of bumpy there before. Woo! Just off the trail maintenance building.
yeah, it's all
Wow, pretty serious stuff. This little cache there. Looks like we're gonna have a nice stream down there. Whew. Just go across?
yeah.
All right. Another meadow. Boulders and meadow. Oh, we got some different section here. Getting close to 12:30. The other trail, the lower trail, we saw it's kind of on the other side of this valley right here, and we will meet up with it down below in a while. So we think we're gonna have some lunch here pretty quick, just so we can just stop hiking for a little bit, take a rest. The clouds are definitely impending. It looked, even though it's the afternoon thunder showers we're expecting, it looked like almost a front's moving in the distance. It's just solid, but it is supposed to be like kind of a normal day tomorrow. In terms of the morning's going to be clear, and then it might just rain the rest of the day. Really not sure, but we're doing good today. I think we're a little bit behind schedule because I have been videoing so much. It slowed things down up at the top, but I can't remember all that, so glad I did it. So lunch coming up. Probably gonna look for some water before that. Not sure yet though.
It's definitely red though.
Gabrielle's doing a little first aid here. It's been hurting her for probably an hour really bad. So I just, oh, I see, you trimmed it and then.
Basically I used this and I cut the top, and then I was able to like curve it when I ripped it.
Nice.
And then, yeah.
And put some antiseptic on it?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So it should be good.
Does it feel better already, or is it going to take a while for it?
It feels better already.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're drying our tents out, too. I have kind of mine hanging up here.
Oh, you have it hanging?
These little... That was your idea. I liked your idea when we were at the lodge, or the cabins. All right, let's see. What do we have for lunch today for day 15, I believe it is, right? Oh, yes, Bam. Never tasted so good. Literally, it never did taste good. Now it tastes great. This is something brand new. Oh, what did you get?
Fly got my toe.
Oh, Fly got her toe.
It's not fair.
Not fair. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Then I actually have a Cliff Bar too. Cool, man. I just had a Cliff Bar from that awesome hiker he gave me. I asked him, I said, well, do you have any? He says, I got some extra bars.
When you have to offload some of his weight.
Yeah. And I said, well, do you have any macadamia nut ones? He's like, yes, I do. I'm like, thank you. I already ate it. That was good. And I'm gonna have my Fritos, and I got those tasty pretzels with the chocolate, dreaming with the peanut butter inside. Those are really good because they got little salt crystals on the outside. Good stuff. So that's me for lunch. She's doing some more maintenance on her toes, and we'll find out what she's going to eat after she touches her toes. It is 1:18. We're done with lunch. Clouds are building, but you know, we're looking good at the moment right here. So we have just a little Garmin phone. Where's the phone? Man, I got my bar, so we're good. 0.1 to the water, and that's or where the two trails meet.
1.1.
Oh, 1. Ooh, I missed the 1. Okay, trails meet. And we got to climb. Anyways, we got to climb about 1,800 feet or 1,200. What is it? 1,200?
1,800.
1,800.
And we still have about 400 to go down.
And 400 to go down. Great. All right. Anyway, so it's not going to be just a, relaxing afternoon here. We're going to have to do some climbing at the end. But that will put us in good position for tomorrow, which we're anticipating a nice morning, early afternoon hike, and then impending doom of constant rain. But we're not completely sure about that yet. So that's what's happening right now. We're both feeling pretty good. Gabrielle's feeling a lot better now. She's got her foot taken care of. When stuff hurts, it's not just that it hurts. It's just that you're not doing anything, so it's only getting worse.
Yeah.
That's what really is the killer.
You get an ingrown toe.
Yeah, like something really bad. We got to deal with this like right away. So we decided to stop. We both had enough water, for some lunch. So that's what's going on. All right, so we're gonna kick it downhill, get some water, meet up, start uphill, camp, check. Our goal really is, our hope is that we get to camp, get our tent set up, get everything inside our tents, and then it starts to rain. It's actually kind of fun then. It's kind of cozy. It's like a little hideout. I know it sounds kind of childish, but yeah, that's the way it feels.
See how good the tent sites are. Because we won't have many to choose from.
Oh, great. Another weird sloping site. Oh. All right.
I still slept good-ish.
All right, hike on.
This slope I was on was so bad, and it was slightly crooked.
We didn't talk about that.
My whole mattress was like
crammed.
it was bent. Like part of it was folded up.
Gabrielle's coming alive. Yep. Anyways, that's the deal. I was gonna say something really amazing, but I forgot. So, hike on, stay stoked. That's what we're trying to do. Got thunder in the background where we were earlier. Gabrielle's trying to. This is like the first real crossing. Wow, that log is moving. Woo. Good job, Jake. Well, we crossed the river. loaded up our water, and
You want
it
the frog
is
tog?
starting to rain. Yeah, we're gonna have to put on our frog togs. Trails meet right up here. Yeah, it's really sucks. It's a nice meadow we're going into. We're gonna have to hike out of this thing though. That's gonna be our uphill, I think. Well, we haven't intersected the trail yet. That must be in the meadow or something like that. I'm sure we're gonna go up here, I hope. Whew. So what we're getting is what's up above there right now. It's kind of behind us. All right. I'm hoping we're gonna walk in the trees in the meadow.
What?
Hoping we're walking in the trees in the meadow.
Oh, yay. We do have to cross this.
At some point. Oh, I do see a sign up here. All right, let's do it. Watch out for the big pile of dehydrated poop. All right, here we go. Good. I see a sign up here. Well, it's just been sprinkling and thundering all around us. We essentially have to walk around 2 miles just to the left of the meadow that's next to us on our right. Once we do that, then we'll start up. So it's kind of been sprinkling, kind of not. It's one of those things that, do you really want to put on your rain jacket, you know, because that gets you hot. I don't know. So we kind of have it on, just totally unzipped, and we're just kind of cruising together here. You can tell that this water's kind of gray looking. It looks like glacier water. So yeah, so this looks like, doesn't look like muddy water, unless it does look like it's overflowing a little bit. So maybe all the rain has done this. I don't know of any glacier in the area though, but we'll check that out tonight. So we're gonna have to cross this, and I can tell after that we're gonna have to cross again. So we're gonna try and keep our feet wet. We're not just gonna walk through it, and we'll see how that goes. We got some historic activity. Well, that tree's not supposed to hit that cabin. Don't know what it's all about, but that's like legit. Somebody took a lot of time to do that.
It's not even anything I've got there.
Wow, oh, there's like campsites, stuff all around here. This must be,
Flat spot.
yeah, this must be a pretty, I don't know, active, must have some history, because there's other stuff around here, kind of stacked wood and things like that. Huh, don't know what it's about.
Texas Creek, maybe it's just a lot of ranching.
Texas Creek, maybe a lot of yeah, because there are cows around here.
Yeah.
They said they're kind of free range. I haven't heard any or seen any. Well, there are evidence of them though.
Very large evidence.
Large evidence, yeah. Well, it's thundering all around us. Just little bits of rain. We haven't seen any lightning. All right, so Cottonwood Pass. So we checked really the best way to do this, I would say the safest, is to actually just walk through it. I know, end of the day, you know, I know my shoes in particular need a good washing.
It's gonna be cold.
We can go together. You don't even need trekking poles for this. Oh, brings back memories, Haji. Woo!
A fish just swung by my mouth.
Ah! Watch out. Well, it's probably one of the hardest days for us, even though it's been one of the most beautiful. It's also the hardest. All this weather is taking its toll, especially on G. Woo! Way to go, G. How do you feel?
You can hear it. I've never had to walk in these wet,
Oh, that's a good test.
so
Well,
they feel squishy.
I know with these, the water just kind of comes out. Anyways, all right, I guess I should go.
Yep.
All right. Well, the stigma of getting wet is kind of gone now. I don't want to get my top wet though. But no, seriously, my shoes are just totally filthy. So I really wanted to, just get a hose and just clean them out, but just didn't take the opportunity at the cabins, I guess. Maybe I could have. There's a lot of cool camping spots all along the valley here. So we're getting near the end of a 1,500-foot climb into forest, wet and all that, and we get a nice view just kind of showed up here to our left. That very encouraging. When it's dark and wet, thundery, and all you see is darkness, it gets a little hard. I can see granite, see clouds over there. So that's really nice. So we have less than 2 miles. You know that, to set us up for tomorrow. Oh, we kind of have a reprieve in the weather. It was like this yesterday, and then it started raining. So we're aware that the same kind of thing could happen again tonight. So we do want to get to camp, get it all set up and all that kind of thing. Get warm, dry clothes on, all that kind of stuff. We always have one set of dry clothes. That's our night clothes. So we will absolutely under any circumstances will we allow those to get wet. So this has been a day of contrast, highs and lows for sure. You keep going, G.
I can't, you're in the way.
All right. Whoa. We're getting really close. You can see light right up here. All right. Something to look at. Both sides. Woo! Bet you it's nice up there, but I'm not gonna walk up there right now. All right. We're not walking down there, right?
Where?
We're not going down that valley. I think we're just gonna follow this ridge line here. Woo. Not sure exactly what we're coming up to, but we're coming up to something because we're kind of at the top of this world. Pass must be for tomorrow. Maybe it's straight ahead right there. There you go, G.
Doggy poles.
Well, this is what we're looking at now. Definitely have a reprieve in the weather right here. Man, it is really blue behind us here. Wow. It's like 12,000 feet blue. There is a difference. Woo! Yeah. Super close. We're waiting for a stream, and then there should be some campsite. So maybe that's the pass, just to the left area there. Don't know, though. She got right in front of me. A guy can just see like your top of your pack and your head floating above everything. All right, what we have here is a big stick in the ground. Is that awesome? Actually, that's to mark the trail when there's snow all around and stuff. Woo! Overall, we were just looking around and stuff, and I looked out here, and I know we're zooming in and everything, but look at that. That is amazing. I don't know what that is, but it goes toward this, I'll show you the mountain, hold on. Yeah, we were standing over here getting some needed, just like UV therapy. Oh, the clouds are coming up by the sun now. Dang. Anyways, we were getting some UVs here, and we noticed we call it the Mega Mountain. That thing is just, it's like multifaceted, and that's the, over here is that picture I just took. That is really cool, isn't that? Amazing. So, zooming out to where we're at, this is kind of our view, which is really beautiful.
Can you see them from over here?
No, you just see the Mega Mountain. So, this is our campsite right here. Walk in the front door, and you will see, since they are very close closer than usual, I think. Well, maybe not, but it felt like when we were pitching them, because of the angles and stuff, we have to get into it this way. So I haven't put all my stuff in yet, but we're in the trees. That's great. There's a fire pit that, I probably won't use. I was just cleaning up and stuff. Yeah, but that is just mind-blowing out there.
Super cool shadows. You can see the two kind of different layers of the mountain. It's very pretty out this evening. Hopefully it's not our last sun for a couple days. Hopefully we get some sun tomorrow.
We missed the lighting. There's Gabrielle in action.
Can you see the...
It looks pretty good. Yeah. I take about 2 minutes for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a little more than that, because we got a lot. How much did you put in there?
It's almost a liter.
Almost a liter in just a few minutes. 2 to 3 minutes, it'll be boiling. So I better get I'm having a ramen. What do you have it today?
Ramen and mashed potato.
Oh, known as a
Ramen
bomb.
I got salt from these guys too.
Nice. Got my payday bar. And my chicken ramen is hydrating. What, are you having a bar? What kind of bar are you having?
I don't know if I'm hungry enough for a bar, but I do have my Starburst.
Ooh. As soon as the sun gets behind a little cloud, man, it gets cold. We're getting kind of hot here for a little bit.
I might eat, because I didn't eat all my jerky, so I might eat some.
Oh, that might be a good idea to take that out. Hey,
you want to try a piece?
Yeah, let's do our calories here and stuff.
I'm eating.
No, how many steps? Yeah, thank you. I'll save that.
I have 35,000 steps.
That's what I have. Seriously. Oh, that's because I put my trekking poles.
I think.
In my pack, so I didn't
know?
hardly use them. What?
It shows the normal gait of your height versus mine. I think my trekking pole gait is probably your just walking gait.
Huh. Okay. That's profound.
I think so.
So, how many calories do you have?
I have almost 3,000.
I have 3,987, basically 4,000. I don't remember. Have I done that before? JMT?
I don't know.
That's like a lot of calories. And you think, well, first we went up that pass, then we went down the pass, then we went, cross country for a long ways. Then we went down.
Yeah.
Then we, was in the valley for a while, and then we hiked up to 1,800 feet. We finally got here. Yeah. How many miles did we go today? 18? Oh, it was 18 something, wasn't it?
No. Because we stopped short.
20?
No, I think we maybe did like 16.
25. 16?
Yeah, it's not that much, Dad.
That's the 4,000 calories and 16. Wow, that tells you how brutal it was today.
That's because we probably had a combination of over 4,000 feet
Yeah.
climbing. And to be honest, sometimes the descending is just as horrible. Because if it's too steep, you can't go fast.
No,
And then,
and you're
then I
always
have
like,
my
try not to
toenail
fall.
digging into my foot.
Yeah. Oh, how's your toenail, by the way?
It's fine right now.
It's not oozing?
It's not oozing.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. That would be bad. Well, it depends on the color of the ooze. What color?
There's no oozing.
Okay. Okay. Let it be said there is no oozing. All right, got us both. Well, good evening, day 15. It's impending rain again. It was, bright and sunny, probably the last little short video. And then within a minute, we put our jackets back on. It's weird. It's like boiling hot or really cold. So, but the cold front is coming through. So cold, it's going to be in the 40s.
Yeah.
Forget the low.
It's going to be cold tonight.
So it's not going to freeze, but
it'll be brisk.
It'll be very brisk. So instead of just going through the day, since we kind of did that fast forward, just wanted to say a couple of things that were kind of stood out to us today. Yeah.
I had a lot of hard time on a lot of the uphills. It's annoying because I feel like I've gotten better at uphills.
You definitely have.
Except for the ones where my calf has to stay in the exact same position and it's so steep, and then it's such a small muscle, it burns out so fast.
Yeah.
And I'm just annoyed with myself that those are still really hard. So,
really?
Yeah.
But you're a CrossFit person. You do a lot of weights and stuff like that. That's different,
Yeah, I know. But still, it's still annoying.
You're a lot better though, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially on normal
uphill. I'm fine.
Not S curves going up. Those are hard. Those are I hate those things.
Not when
I don't like those either.
When the incline is like 700 feet per mile.
Yeah.
That's not great for me. So I can do 500.
Yeah, forever. We can do it. But,
yeah. So that was kind of that was more of the struggle today, especially on like the Lake Ann Pass.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was super beautiful, but it was steep and it was the rocky, so I couldn't even use my trekking poles to help.
Oh, on those rocks, yeah.
On those rocks. So that's what gets me, is when it is that steep and then I'm just, sucking air. But I mean, it was the lake itself was gorgeous.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
The view behind us was amazing.
I loved that.
But yeah, that was
hard. Yeah, so the hardest part for me was it was after all the beauty and everything, and then we dropped down into the woods, and especially when we were just in the wet. We do have the stinking stream crossings. I told G, it's like we had this journey today. It was just epic journey, and the author just like, let's throw in an extra chapter that has nothing to do with the trip, but just let's just irritate the characters. I feel like that was so unnecessary, but we had to go through it.
Campsite.
We got a great campsite, yeah.
And not like dark, deep in the woods either.
Yeah. But what I was saying was that when and then we started hiking up again, I'm like, man, again, this sucks.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking like, well, so like, why am I doing this? There's got to be a reason, right? Yeah. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. So it's easy when there's passes and you see a lot of beauty and stuff. It's easy for me to say, well, this is why I like it. This is why I do it. Because you get the payoff, right?
Yeah.
But if you're just in the muck and just going.
You're in the transition between one pass and the next pass.
Yeah.
And unlike the Sierras, where it's still beautiful in between.
It's like the dry, kind of high deserty.
Yeah.
That rocks.
It's just like, I think it's, especially since it's just so, it's
super unusually wet. Yeah.
That,
that's hard on me.
A lot of the like little stream crossings were like wet and boggy.
Oh yeah, there was cows in that pasture, so the cows they just destroy anything close, and it's just a big mucky mess that's really hard to cross.
We had multiple stream crossings that, and Man, Fallout is really sucking for water sources because we passed
Yeah, a
so
lot.
many. One of the bigger stream river crossings we had to do
Yeah.
was not even listed as a water source.
Yeah, so it was that was kind of weird. That wasn't so much like such a bummer. It was just kind of weird. Like, well, why don't they just? It's so easy. Why don't they fix that? I don't get that. The high, you know, the beauty of the high stuff we did. We took that the West Collegiate New Trail.
Yeah.
Clean.
That was really pretty.
That was epic, and the trails guys did such a good job on that trail, and they're still working on it too.
Yeah, you could definitely tell because once you got into the trees and there were more stream crossings, the trail could definitely use some work. But even still, there were some really pointless, extremely steep. They were just like short little sections.
It's like they don't care about the uphill. They just want. I don't. It'd be interesting to talk to somebody who does that kind of stuff.
What are we trying to avoid by going just straight up and then like down again?
Yeah. Are we ranting now? Okay. Let's get.
Well, because they do a lot of like the up and downhill, so that the trail drains better.
Yeah.
But that extreme uphill seems a bit overkill. Yeah. Anyways, but that's because I don't like uphills.
The view of it's just what we thought, you know. The pass was really cool. I really liked that.
It would have been really cool.
I enjoyed the pass. Yeah, there was definitely some elk around there. We saw the footprints. Yeah, you could tell. And it wasn't just elk poop, but like there's some animals around somewhere. Well, we didn't see them though.
I feel like we could have missed it by like, you know, an hour or
two. Yeah. Well, some of the coolest mountains we saw are like we just happened to see them right from our camp. Did you get the name of that mountain?
None of them are named.
They're not named.
At least in Gaia,
a lot of stuff is not named.
At least the layer that I have.
In Gaia, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the layer of the map that we have. Yeah, because it is that was like the most amazing. Yeah. I didn't even know what to call that thing.
There's some trails and stuff in there too.
I call it the teeth of Mordor.
Yeah.
Or the fangs of Mordor. It's just like it's scary look. It's like impassable.
Yeah. I mean that could be like the backside of what we were looking at.
Well, we were kind of going around a little bit too. Because that's kind of where it was. It'd be interesting to look at the map.
Someone was calling those like, you know, the apostles.
Yeah.
I haven't looked to see if that's
what's on the what's on the back.
Because it could just be that. I just have guys like just normal map and usually they're really good, but maybe I need the USGS one. I don't have that.
So it was quite an up and down, beautiful, sucky day.
Yeah. It because of the way we have to hike for storms. You're going over these great places in the morning.
Yeah.
And then you're kind of getting down into the crap.
Yeah.
And you're really tired.
Yeah. It wasn't like even the JMT when we were getting ready for the next pass. Yeah. You were going up toward the pass. Yeah. And you know, your elevation was increasing, and it was like looking back, we had amazing campsites at the JMT.
Yeah,
you saw that video.
About,
we were stressed, exposure. All sorts of stuff. Yeah. So it was just a different kind of challenge. Yeah. So you know what really kind of turned it for me? We met this family. Well, we went by we called it Little Lake. Is there a name, or we just called it? So we called it Little Lake. That was one option to camp, and that was kind of a reference point when we were planning things out. How many people do you think were camped there?
Well, because there were 2 people before, and then like 1 person or 2 people at the lake.
Yeah.
And then we saw like a family of 3.
Yeah.
Like coming the opposite direction. Yeah. I don't know where they were going.
Yeah, but how many people were camping there?
I mean, I think there's just 4.
There was those 2 guys, so they got those 2. There was that gal. I thought there was another one at least.
There was another tent in between that.
Yeah, okay. So it was a little lake, and it was just had all these people there. I'm like, wow, I'm glad we didn't try and camp there. It would have been really tough. Unless, like we said, up in the rock somewhere. Yeah. Sometimes those are the best spots, and most people don't do that. They want to be like at the water, which is the coldest and the highest condensation. But anyway, that's where we met this family. And we start talking to them about, ultralight backpacking stuff.
So how do I get my pack lighter?
And they said, okay, tell them, what were they carrying?
They're carrying, fresh fruit.
Fresh fruit. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I mean,
it's okay to bring in like some stuff. They do that, but they don't, that's not the next day and the next day's meal usually, right?
Unless. I don't think it's that for them either. I think they brought it because they just were on trail that day.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh, I thought that was part of
I
their
don't-
planning of
I
meals.
don't know if they've brought it for more than one,
Oh,
but at least for tonight
okay.
they have it.
All right. But it was interesting talking to them because you could tell they weren't ready. It wasn't painful enough. But I told my story when I was 55 and I said, I can't do this. I won't be able to do this anymore. And then the mom looked at the
She's
dad.
like, I'm that age, yeah.
And she's like, we better listen to this guy. Anyway, so we told him to check out ultralight backpacking. And we also talked to the guy at the pass too about that.
Yeah.
He was really curious about stuff, and he's a hiker what's it, hiker buck? No, hiker box. So we were telling him about it, so it was kind of cool because we're like introducing him to this whole, like a different kind of philosophy and a different way of hiking, so you can do a lot of miles.
I mean, I would say I'm lightweight. I'm not ultralight because
I don't know. I try to, and your pack is just a little bit heavier than mine.
Yeah, but
it means I got work to do.
But,
I gotta shave off some pounds.
I'm carrying a film camera, and that's the main thing that I'm carrying extra. Well, right now I'm carrying my town shirt. That's a XXL.
Oh, that's a killer, man.
Thing is really heavy and bulky, but I couldn't.
I'm gonna have to go through my stuff and slide again. I was wondering if my food just seems incredibly heavy for how many days we have, and I was wondering. I got a lot of bars. I wonder if I got like heavy bars. I'm gonna start getting those wafer ones.
Well,
you get the same nutrition, right?
Yeah, just look at the calorie and then look at the ounces.
And do a little math.
Do some math.
Because Snicker bars are great, but man, they are really heavy. Well, we got the king size one too, which I'm eating all the whole thing.
You ate an entire king size
payday for dinner. It said 3 servings. That's not right. But
the Snickers they say is 2 servings.
Is 2 servings, so that's kind of anyways. Yeah, so somehow I'm still working on shaving off, pounds of my pack, so that's important to me. So tomorrow we're going to get up, cold coffee, we're going to split because we have to make really 16 miles before it starts raining.
Good luck with that.
And exposed 16 miles, don't we?
Pretty much. I think there's spots in there
that we can dive into the trees, if it starts getting bad. So it's going to be an interesting day. Yeah, we're gonna have to hike faster. I won't take as much video. I'll take longer and less video probably because that slows us down.
Yeah. And I think the CDT couple said that they were coming back on the 9th, which is tomorrow. So we might see them tomorrow.
Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be cool.
While we're running for our lives.
Yeah. So it's gonna be an interesting day.
Like, oh, we're gonna stay here for another day.
According to the weather when we checked last, which was this morning, we're supposed to have our morning, and then it would just cloud up like normal. But then I think it was gonna. Was it gonna stay normal?
No, because all we got was till 10 a.m.
Oh, we didn't. Okay.
Anything.
So we're anticipating once we get that evening rain, we're not going to get the normal. It clears up.
No.
It kind of cleared up actually.
I think it's supposed to be.
It's just going to stay.
It's going to be partly cloudy when we wake up.
You think so? So good night on day 15 for Craig and Gabrielle. We'll see you tomorrow for day 16. All right, we got a postscript here. It's 7:44. The reason I'm doing this is the numbers for my calories are just like out of whack. So I didn't think too much about it. But then Gabrielle said we only hiked 15.2 miles today, which is, considering what we've been doing, is a really light day. But it felt super hard. And so my calories, I mentioned them before dinner. But right now it's at 7:45. My watch says 4,340 calories.
Gosh, you have like 1,000 more than I did.
I know, and we only did 15.2 miles. It's mind-blowing. So today was really a strange day. So I just wanted to add that as a little postscript. Good night from Craig and Gabrielle.